Huzzah! I'm not even so sure I'm ready yet. I just kind of went. Okay. Welcome back to Terraria. Let me get one more link sent out. Just as a heads up, my dog is a little bit sick right now, and she will be coughing. Okay. Yeah, we are live, huh? I don't... For some reason, it just didn't feel like it for a minute. Like it. All right. So, updates. I fought Mechadusa a couple of more times. And I got this neat little pet destroyer. And so offline randomly a solar eclipse happened and I got this bad boy. And I keep forgetting to watch your Medusa fight, then I'm back. Yeah. I mean, take your time. But yeah, we beat them a couple of times. I made this big ass thing. Freaking ridiculous how big this thing is. Updates. I found this. This is now outclassed by this. And this. So there's a lot of updates, but now we have a big pink flower to root up, so to speak. Nothing new gear-wise. It's the same as usual. We got the B-Wings, Berserker Glove. Actually, I need to go ahead and, like, reforge that. So I put up a vote inside my Discord, and I asked people, should I spawn in a bunch of Plantera bulbs? Because it's one thing to find a Plantera bulb. It's another thing to find a Plantera bulb only to die, and then have to go find another Plantera bulb, which can take up to an hour or so to find. So I presented the question, should I map edit and get some Plantera bulbs in there that I can, you know, repeatedly spawn with? And the answer was yes, 3-1. So we have a bunch of bulbs over here. Also, this is the new arena. This is where I'm going to fight her. It's primarily just a bunch of platforms and a big dip, like a big pit, because I want her projectile that is like bouncing. I want it to get stuck down there. And I died over there because there's not enough light, and I'm probably going to have to put up walls. There's a good possibility I'm going to have to put up walls. So, we have like a lot of summons over there, and I have no idea how many times it's going to take for me to defeat her. But it shouldn't be nearly as hard as Mechadusa. Shouldn't. Keyword. Where did the bed go that I had? Did I place it down already? No. I was trying to build a house up here, that way I could sleep in it. But I didn't keep the bed. Where did I put it? I'll just make a new one. At least I'm hoping my dog is done coughing. She was having herself a pretty tough time there. Oh, there it is. I'll go ahead and keep the shade wood as well. Okay, so I still got to go over there and rig the place up. So I still have to make the heart statues work. I still have to put the buffs and stuff over there. Don't really need a sky mill. But it's very cool that I managed to get a death sickle. And it's going to be very useful against her because the projectiles last a good bit. Ooh, go away. Ah. There's the only Plantera bulb that I found. And there was another one nearby the, uh-oh. Nice, Plantera. She's angry. It's because I spawned a couple that were not on the, grass. So, ooh. Early fight. Oh god, she spawns thorns? I don't have my buffs. Okay, so those spiders were the one that spawned those. Oh, the music is off. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, stop barking at me. Oh. Those thorns hurt. That's not bad for a first try, though. Okay, so that was the result of bad spawning. Like, putting those flowers on non-grass blocks apparently caused her to spawn. So that was unfortunate. Spawned way too early. Instead of jumping over this, fix it. There was also another change I did. Why these holes are here? Because I was catching lava. I cleared out this whole area up here. Because it was getting in the way of the Mechnusa fight. And in the future, I'm going to be fighting Moonlord, probably down here. And so I got rid of all the blocks up here. Hopefully gave myself enough room to maneuver, not over here, but, you know. It also keeps... Hey, Jasper. It also keeps mobs from falling down on my head. How's it going? Mocha, stop barking at me, I insist. Foods. Heckin' crispy honey. Oh, how I hate it. I feel you. Yeah, I had to... The holes here were for catching all the lava. Dog, what do you want? I could totally be selling some of this stuff, and I just ain't. I don't necessarily need some of this. I'm trying to empty out my inventory a bit so that I can hold all my buff potions, because I'm probably going to have to make one trip. Get up here. Need these walls. So that wasn't bad for a first try. But now, we're gonna do it for real. Give me all my buff potions. Bing, bong, boom, bop, beep. Boom, bop, bop, beep, boop. And where... There's my cheeseburgers, okay. So yeah, we had a solar eclipse happen, so I managed to get one of these pretty early, I would say. It happened when I was building, like, I was doing something. I think I was just waiting for Planteros things to spawn, and out of nowhere, instead of a solar eclipse saying, like, a solar eclipse is happening, because, you know, technically, this map is always in nighttime. So, what instead happened was it said, like, horrific monsters are approaching, instead of a solar eclipse. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Did I just pass it? I did. Nice. I think the spotter staff is actually going to be very useful against Plantera. Dude, really? Baby, calm down, honey. I have no idea how much damage are these thorns gonna do. A lot. Jeez. Primarily need to build the house. Honey, calm down. Go on. On set. You're gonna stand right here underneath my lap and cough. Go. Get in the honey, get in the kennel. So I had a mimic spawn and these blocks happened. I don't know, he was like spewing them at me for an attack or something. God, those things do a lot. Yeah, I am probably gonna have to build custom walls here. Good thing I have a spawn here. Baby, hop on the kennel. Again, apologies in advance. I cannot stop her. Wait, why did I get a shout out? Oh wait, that was earlier. Never mind. Good lord, at all the enemies here. This is why we need custom walls. Jeez Louise, what am I gonna do? All these. I gotta build my statues. Ow. If I could get like a moment's peace. Can I have my platinum back? Thank you. That's all right. What kind of bullcrap attack spawns blocks? Of course, I also could have just closed the map and reopened it. Bruh. Jeez Louise. There's so many dudes. I think I only really need one Bast statue and, you know, dying. That's pretty amusing, though, to have an early Plantera. Because she was just like, what's up? You know. This for extra sentries. This for extra damage penetration. This for extra movement speed. This for I don't even need it because I don't have ammo. I'm not using ammo. Rather. Well, I guess it does do a little extra. Oh, yeah, it just saves ammo. Okay. Sentries. Get some... Oh, I don't have my heart statues over here. That's fine. I mean, not my heart statues, my heart lanterns. It'll be okay. Oh, whoop. I need those. Alright. I think we're just gonna have to be ready. Because there are just way too many things going on. Oh. The most calm jungle spawn rate, yes. This is indeed the most calm. There's not enough. It needs to be crawling with them. Alright. Hold on, I gotta buff up again. Because I died. Bink, bonk, boom, dink, bonk. Alright, we're going for it. Come on, Plantera. You're not going to be nearly as much trouble as the other guys, I bet. He's been unlocked. Right. There's a lot of you. Holy shit. Holy fuck, look at all the thorns. That's a lot of thorns. Well then. Yeah, that was close, but I need to learn. So now I learned there's a lot of her, and I'm gonna use this primarily after she goes into phase 2. These thorns are gonna be insane to deal with. Okay, there we go. I was like, how did I not get hit? Ow. Damn. Okay, so we're on the right track. It's just a matter of, you know, learning how to stay away from her. I'm not sure exactly. I guess because I'm not, you know, there to swing and clear them out anymore. My only guess. But yeah, we're on the right track here. Just gotta make sure, and I've noticed you're not doing anything over here. Which is telling me one thing. It's too close. So, if you don't know, heart statues spawn only a certain amount of hearts at any given distance from another heart statue. So, I have the heart statues too close. This one's the only one spawning hearts. That, or, you know, I didn't rig it! Wow, idiot. What an idiot, this guy.
This guy's a complete dude.
Ah, fuck.
This guy's a complete doodle head. He messed up. He didn't rig it.
I have confidence. This is looking good. Now they're spawning hearts. And they're spawning hearts. I need a moment to recover health and also not have potion sickness. Feeling good. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Bruh. Fuck you. Give me like 1 second, guys. I unfortunately have to go to the bathroom.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Looking at my phone, sorry.
3, 2, 1, go!
I wasn't even paying attention to who I'm fighting. Hello. Welcome to Mega Man. Okay, sorry. My sympathies. Robuskin. What the fuck? It's a Rotom fucking deep fryer with a combustion in it. Oh, this is probably a losing battle. Aha! I got the Pikachu launcher because I was below 50% health and I hit him with a Pikachu. Oh no, Devin. Oh no. Ah! He's got me. I'm going to space, y'all. He got me.
The intense battle continues! Combatants face each other. What's
Wee.
next? The bear hit!
Okay, I apologize. That was sudden. Let's do it. Do it up. Feeling good about this. Come on, Plantera. Get up here. Wait, I didn't summon my pets. This is actually how I would have fought Plantera normally. But I am very, very thankful and fortunate to manage to get the death sickle this early. Like, from a solar eclipse that totally, like, randomly happened. It said the horrors are approaching, and then it happened. I gotta figure out her limits, because this arena is kind of catered to screwing her over on movement. Ouch! It's her feet that hurt. Each time one of her grabbers moves to a new spot, spawn thorns. Okay. But she has very little places to... Oh, it also aims at me. Damn it. It's interesting that she spawns thorns in this mode. Guys, stop barking. They were doing so good at being quiet. Ow. Jeez. What? Okay, there was nothing there, and I died first, and then a foot got there. We'll get it. This is why I spawned so many flowers, because just imagine doing this once every hour. Does that sound fun? It's like, oh, good, you found one. Now you get one shot. That's exactly where I wanted to be. I gotta figure this out. What can I do when she goes berserk? More importantly, how do I trigger this more often? Not one, but 3 mimics. Good money area. Yeah. The thorns are definitely tricky, and this sword, despite it being as good as it can ever be, is not clearing it out quick enough for me. Although I am, like, not completely using my stuff here. I have a Nimbus rod that I could be using. And I wonder if that could possibly help me. There's also the idea that I could do something to prevent the thorns from ever spawning, but I don't know. I wouldn't be able to move. That's a lot of minecart rails. That could work too. I gotta keep her from putting me in the corner like that. What? Well, I thought it was over. Calm down, honey. Baby girl. Oh, that's a bad place to be. Like I have to keep those just right amount of distance. I don't like giving Plantera hugs. I said I don't. Damn, okay, okay, look at that. Look at that. Got really dang far. Marketable plushie Plantera win. Stop barking. I'm a fool for not getting rid of all this first. She can't really climb that much when she's in this form. At that moment, I realized my health disappeared. I have no idea where, like, it's like I got hit once and probably dealt over 200 damage to me. Hydrated. Okay, so now we have to respect the pirates. The pirates said we are invading. Now. Fuck everything you're doing. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to like put rain clouds at the door so they stay at the door and just get erased, you know. Oh, there goes half my NPCs. Right, I forgot I had the death sickle. Hi there. Welcome to the stream, Cosmic. I am currently waiting out a pirate invasion while trying to fight Plantera, and this just kind of happened. And also my dog is kind of sick, so apologies for her coughing. I was muted to prevent people from having to hear that. Okay, hi. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the follow. Hope you guys are doing well. Ooh, gold chest. Quite a while. Ooh, I got the pirate staff. I've been playing this since November. November 23rd is when the world was created. Oh, art wheel. Okay. Spinning the art wheel. Good luck. Yeah, I've had this world since November, and it's been a slow grind. Oh. Okay. Now I'm gonna put down the sky mill again. Zaldo? Okay. Good luck. Oh, you almost got it. Well, we got pirates now, but I don't know if that's going to be better than the blade staff. Okay. Back to what we were doing now that the pirates have been taken care of. Okay. Well, thank you. What is Plantera Thorns doing down here? I'm actually playing on Mastermode Zenith, which is one of the hardest modes you can play this game on, so might not be the best thing to look at first. Yeah. Zenith on Master Mode is not lighthearted in the slightest. And I did use, I used a map editor to get these boss spawns in here because otherwise it would take me forever to get them to spawn normally. Okay, good night, Builderfish. Here we go again. I just have to make sure not to let her corner me. And if she does corner me, I gotta, like, make sure I'm clearing out her claws without them hurting me. But, you know, that one fight looked like it was full of RNG. You didn't really have any choice to, like, it was full chaos. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to avoid some of that. Get off me, please. I ran into her. Oh! I'm glad that dodge was there. Okay, get off me, please. Okay, I could not hit her. Why was she so far away? Yeah, we're slowly getting there. Gotta make sure those claws are not getting too close to me. I also need to get rid of some of these things. It's getting to the point now where it's considering it to be a graveyard, and that's going to increase monster spawns. Hey, I found pizza again. I don't want to leave. Because leaving turns off the statues and all this other stuff. Oh, well, my OC is Z. He has a full name, but it's kind of funny. So, this model was made by Tosca. The, credits are in my About Me section. And the, yeah, just, you know, those names, they were all on, I bought it from Gumroad, and then I edited it with, you know, with my own textures and stuff like that. So, Okay. Let's get her sometime tonight. Fuck. I did worse somehow. I gotta like... Thank goodness we don't have to look for all these flowers. Yeah, she's kind of large. The bad part is I don't have a whole lot of options of attacking her without, you know, without the flowers getting in the way. I'm gonna have to do something about these walls. And I hate it. I'm hoping I can kill her without having to do that. I died on purpose. Because I was so low health, there's no reason to heal. I'm not even sure anything gear-wise would be helpful right here, because, like, in terms of my accessories, I think I'm pretty much well set. Because I need to dash, so I can't get rid of my shield. I need to have the status element immunities, because she constantly poisons. And the only other alternative I have is like the Philosopher's Stone, which will cut down the potion timer. Bro, she come right at me. Why'd I do that? I needed those. God, the feet. Probably replace the boots, but can't say no. No, those gotta stay. I gotta have as much mobility as I can. We have bee wings, berserker gloves, Ankh shield, star veil, Terra spark boots, brain of confusion, and shield of Cthulhu. Like, that's mobility, immunity, extra damage, and knockback. Actually, that doesn't do it. Well, it has a lot of defense. Let's do the stinger necklace instead of the berserker glove. This makes my sword a little bit smaller. Okay, so like we're reaching up to here. When I swap it, I have less range. That's a lot of range. It also swings faster. So I'm kind of in a rock and a hard place. Clear out all these again. Was this even on? No. I have campfires, but I don't have lanterns. Not here. I am just not dealing with jungle mimics. Let's give pirates a shot. I don't know why I buffed up. I still don't have enough health. Turn it on. Thank you. I broke it. Maybe I should keep doing a circular motion like this. Even when she's transformed, and then just try to keep my distance from her claws. I mean, an attempt was made. Fuck. Fuck's sake. I still have confidence. It's just, boy. Are these jungle mimics annoying? Another one. You know what? Fuck it. Kill me. Actually, no. I'm buffed. I don't want to do that. Happy now? Just think, I already have a crimson key. Once I finally get her, vampire knives. What? Okay, she wasn't even near me. I ran into her foot. I'm not getting aggravated. I'm just trying to learn, and there's nothing to learn here. It's just survive. No. It's because the true Excalibur just dwarfs it. I mean, I can try. No, it's not enough. Fuck. Also, my movement was awful on that one. I got stuck. No heals. There it is. Die! Die, 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 die! Damn it! Ah. Hey, Devin. Oh, hello. Spawned right on top of me. My dog will be coughing. I cannot stop her. Sorry for any inconvenience. could not get that potion any quicker. Bone Zone, baby, let's go! Woo! We got her! Good riddance. Okay, so did you notice what I was doing there? I was throwing my own safety to the wind to get her to be in this area. And it worked. I feel like the Klinger staff could have been a little bit lower. But aside from that, that was good. We did it, boys. Ninja gear. You're gonna have to explain that one to me because I don't know. I know about the knives, but wait, why did I do that? I need that. Bam. Better dash than the shield and doesn't bonk, gives dodge chance. Okay, but what ninja gear are we talking about? Like, wait, I'm familiar with the one in slime gear, like the slime, yeah. Oh, ninja climb. Okay, master ninja gear. I thought you were talking about the yeah, I thought you were talking about the armor. But yeah, I agree. I've been waiting for that. Better dodge, good dash, doesn't bonk. Way better. But we need to grab the crimson key. The crimson gem! And go find it. I also got the pygmy staff, which is not terrible. Could be better. Let's go camp out at the dungeon for a while. Oh, I actually need to keep the burgers on me at all time. My next course of action was actually going to put a third heart statue in that fight. I was afraid that they were going to not work because of how close together they would be. I thought it was just not going to work at all. Or at least it would, like, gum up the other two so that they couldn't spawn their hearts. So that's why I never put down the third one. Yeah, that too. I was thinking a little bit more space would have been nice, but if I'm doing that, I'm bringing my alt because my alt digs a hell of a lot faster than this character. I need to get rid of that jungle grass. That was a jungle creeper just now. So let's go camp out at the dungeon for a little while. There should be a bed over there still. Yeah, here's the Skeletron arena I did a long time ago. Yeah, the bone zone was the very first thing that came out of my mouth when I, because I was like dragging her to the bone zone. This sword is ridiculous. Oh, that's not good. So, initially, this entire arena was supposed to be for the twins because I couldn't get them to spawn. And then it came to my attention that even after I had spent all this time building this giant arena for the twins in a meager attempt to try to get them to spawn, it turns out I was not able to do it at all, and I had to fight Medusa. So this was a big waste of time. But because of this, and the custom placed walls, enemies are constantly spawning on the left side. I gotta figure out how to get up this rope. That works. Onward. To the dungeon. Road trip. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about what all I can do with the dungeon stuff now. I see you, Dakota. See your little Stantler down there. And VL Mercy, I keep seeing you pop up. Thank you for joining so much. If you're not a bot. So we got Devin. Yep, I see you, Dakota. My avatars are set to people who are in the chat, not people who are chatting. We got Jasper still. Okay, here's the dungeon. This is my exit. The dungeon. Lurker detector. Yeah, it's good. It's good to see everybody. We just beat Plantera. If you missed it. Spawn point set. I've been we've been routed. Scatter. Well, that was quick. Found a jousting lance. How much are these doing to me now? 1. Okay, and I just got shotgunned. Woo-hoo-hoo, 330 damage. He don't like hugs. Okay, we gotta find the Crimson Chest. I probably could just save myself the trouble by using the map. Oh yeah, you guys. Sorry for spamming this weapon, it just helps me see. Especially with the Ichor buff. It lights up the area pretty nice. Ah! He has armor, or, you know, knockback resistance. Ouch. Here's the corruption chest, which isn't nearly as useful as the crimson one. I mean, I take that kind of back. I mean, it's a pretty good weapon. Yeah, Scourge is underrated. It's one of the few homing weapons for melee, I think. I think it's melee. Bonely. Drop your thing. Drop your thing. Quit kicking. Oh, he didn't do it. He dropped coffee, though. Give me your thing. I'm gonna stand right here until you give it. It did drop the thing. It did drop the thing. I missed it. I seen the coffee. Oh, he's right on top of me.
Oh.
Ow! Man, that's not fair. He has rocket support. There he is, the big lad. 20,000 health. Oh. I know the hammer will be useful, but... Okay, we got that thing. I'm gonna lock, and I'm gonna store stuff. I'll come back for some of this if I need it. Build momentum to increase attack power. This would be nice if I could figure out how to use it. Like, exploit it, rather. Z's not playing smart. He's just not playing smart. Okay, so the corruption... Yeah, locked corruption chest. So we're looking for 10 blocks. Locked hallowed chest. So there's that one. Wait. I actually do have that one. I have that key. It's just at the house. I totally forgot I had it. Oh, there is some dark spots. Bewitching table. Locked jungle chest. Locked ice chest. Okay, so maybe I've not discovered the entire dungeon yet. Phooey. I know how to take a shortcut, though. Whee! Wait, no, this is not the shortcut. Not what I wanted to do. This is the shortcut. Whee! Hello, friend. Ow. Ah! Okay, so I was kind of speedrunning. I was like not even caring about that mage. I was like, oh, so did you know this map does not allow you to have the contaminator? Zenith maps do not allow you to have the the contaminator. So, in other words, kind of cheated. No, I didn't. I just went to a different world. Got one. I didn't necessarily cheat. I just did something unnatural, something that would not have actually been on the map.
What do you think this is? Iron Man and RuneScape?
I outsmarted the game, yes. We delve deeper into the unknown. There's another freaking mage. Brother. And another one. Bruh. I forgot you teleport. Can't. I've already healed myself. Run, run, run. Woo! Yeah. Dude. Come on. Where's the crimson chest? I could make it a little easier by having a spelunker potion. And since I'm not using the... Since I'm using a shortcut... No, I don't want to waste my spelunkers by doing that. Though I definitely should be using this weapon more, as opposed to what I've been using. Because it goes through walls. That was Bone Lee. He was like, "Stop, motherfucker!" Bone Lee jump scare, exactly. That was Bone Lee. Hey guys, you want to see how many times I've died? 831 times. He teleported like 5 times because he couldn't get away. Okay, there's the jungle chest and the ice chest. Let's keep going. Go down this way. Ouch. Well, I just went in a complete circle. You know what? Y'all are mean. I'm just gonna cheat. Not cheat. Where's this dang chest? Take a breather. There might be the ever so slight chance that, you know, it just doesn't spawn due to circumstances. Wait. Wait. It's probably an imagining thing, but try dropping near the Skeletron arena again. Zaldo, you are 100% right. My guy. It's right here. What's bad is I knew about it. That's why I physically put hands on my face. I was like, motherfucker, they were here the whole time. Oh my god. Remnants of Devotion? That's pretty, how do we put it? Foreshadowing. I literally put my hands on my face in disbelief on how I completely forgot it was there. I am so dumb. That was so long ago. In my defense, that was so long ago that I fought Skeletron that many times that I totally forgot. Thought I saw something red last time you dropped. Yeah? You did. So, I'm gonna actually keep my spawn point here. And then I'm going to use the demon conch to technically go back home. I'm going to go find... I know I have it somewhere. Yeah, the hallowed key. Boom. Bang. Bop. Slam-a-dang-a... Slam-a-dang-a-ding-dong. Okay. So now... Now that Plantera is dead... So much has happened. That's a lot of summon damage. Holy. Oop. I hit Alt Escape. Woo. And now I'm gonna mirror back. Throw all this nonsense away. Yeah, I'll have to consider keeping that around. Because the only summons I have right now are the knives. Okay, I didn't even think to look. I think the hollowed chest was over here. I'm dumb. Hold on. No, it was to the right of me. No, that was the corruption chest. I have the brain. There it is. I have the brain of a snail. Ah, oh, the glorious, fantastic healing capabilities of a crit build with vampire knives. Being heavily guarded. Oh my lord at the healing. Ouch. Yeah, I may have healing and all, but like those dudes still hurt. And there was a lot of them. Bro. I think because he has gold, he's still staying spawned. He's not despawning because he has gold. My character just eating burgers. You know what's really funny? Getting into the jungle chest and then getting the piranha gun, and then latching the piranha onto one of those mages and watch them frantically try to avoid damage by teleporting around, and the piranha is just stuck to them. So they're like, doo, 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 doo. Rainbow gun. Even though I'm not a mage, that is still going to be very freaking useful. Let's get out. Yeehaw dog, we did it. We got Plantera, we have Vampire Knives, we have the Rainbow Rod. We are a Rainbow Gun. We looking good. And now any boss that dares intersect with this rainbow is gonna hurt. The Rainbow Gun is literally an infinite hitbox. Why would they need to buff it? Though the Hydro Staff, I kind of agree. It needs to be faster. All right, Mr. Guide. I need a black belt. Wait, I need a black belt? That's from him as well, isn't it? Well, looks like we're going back. But before I do need to go to the bathroom again for some reason. I'll be right back. Robuskin. What the fuck? It's a Rotom fucking deep fryer with a combuskin in it. Oh, this is probably a losing battle. Aha! I got the Pikachu launcher because I was below 50% health and I hit him with a Pikachu. Oh no, Devin. Oh no. Ah! He's got me. I'm going to space, y'all. He got me.
The intense battle continues. Combatants face each other. What's
Whee!
next? Severe hit.
That's a nice number you've got there.
What?
Ah!
It didn't do much damage. What a furious battle!
Smooth. Smooth. Look at me, Ma. I'm in Gary's mod. I almost said Jerry's mod. This is so silly.
Okay, we are back. And now I gotta figure out how to get more of that thing. So, back to the dungeon. We gotta get that dodge gear. The car is technically faster, just a little. It drives 41 miles per hour, and my character can run 36, I think. Wait, why did I go this way? Ha! Get juggled. I have the unicorn mount. I just don't use it. Oh. Okay, look at there. Look. That skull was peculiarly, like, specifically placed. And it kind of looked like the lifesteal wand. Which is a real thing. It just, you know, with the platform and the skull, it looked just like the lifesteal. What the fuck did he just do? He shot something at me. Ow. Why do my skeletons have modern technology? I'm dead. I got sniped. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. I'm gonna actually go to the real entrance now. That hallway is probably gonna be where I farm it. I don't usually do a backwards trek like that. Okay, so the walls have a lot to do with what spawns. So I have to get into that one hallway because all of the walls there are gonna spawn bone leaf. Yeah, it's that weird Tetris looking blocks over there. And now, screw you guys. Let's do that. Do this. Oh fuck, yeah, yeah, I didn't barricade the door quick enough. There we go, perfect. Really, dude? Wait, I'm spawning the wrong enemies because I'm not actually in that room. There. Now I'm in the room. What is that? What is that red thing? Oh, I think those are just hearts. Yeah. Come on, Bone Lee, where you at? Barbecue ribs. There he is. He's like, ah! Well, I got the tabby again. How much damage I'm doing right now? Holy cow. Drop the black belt, sir. Uh-oh. That's problematic. Nice. Ooh! I got the voltage thing. Yeah. The book. Worth a shot. Okay, there's a shield. Wow. Leave it to the freaking fireball, like the wall crawler of all things, to actually give me trouble. Magnet sphere, there it is. Well, this is kind of repetitive, but it's for the good, greater good. Enjoy the crackling of bones. And the fact that I can't get any of this loot. I didn't mean to throw that away. Put the banner up, please. Thank you. Black belt. Please? Oh, there it is. That's one way to do it. Bone wand. I don't need it. Can you stop? Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. Spectre staff. Well, I got what I came for. Plus some extra. Now the real question is, do I have all the pieces? Because you know what I'm missing, probably? The claw. I have the foot spikes. I might not have a claw. I may have to go look at a different world. Dang. Cyborg cooking. Yep. I'm gonna have to go look at a different world. That's fine by me. Really good magic weapon there. Twitchy Land. This is the expert world playthrough. I don't know if I have climbing claws here, but it's worth a shot looking. It's like such a mundane thing to be missing. Can you get out of the way, please? Oh, well, looky there. I've already got the tiger climbing gear in this, so I'm just gonna say, goodbye. We'll pretend like I did. No harm, no foul. Wait. I need you. I'm an idiot. I threw away the black belt. This guy's an idiot. Ha 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 ha. My sweet, sweet dog, please calm down. I'm gonna check all the other chests first. Alright, we in this. We in this. Master Ninja Gear. And now, my shield is lucky, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the other world now. My sweet baby. Calm down, please. Oh god, that sounded bad. You okay? It's a very weird sounding cough she just had. Wild. We need lucky. Lucky? 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 No? Lucky? Lucky? Yay! We got lucky. It allows the ability to climb walls and dash, gives a chance to dodge attacks. So between that and the Brain of Confusion and the hollowed mask, I may not take damage. Man, that's actually really, really good. Okay. It's getting a bit late for me. But I know where the jungle temple is. It's somewheres over here. I'm gonna go at, well, it's like 2 hours, 30 minutes now almost. Not sure if I should stop. Well, I ain't got nobody to raid into yet, so I think I'm just gonna go look at the thing. The thing. Yep, here it is. Wait, what? I must have missed it. Oh. I hate this, like, mandatory blindness that they have on here now for, Zenith on certain things. Like, the dungeon in this one seems to have, like, a permanent blindness that you can't avoid. Oh. Well, I'm honestly about out of steam here, to be completely honest. We did it. We beat Plantera, and now we just have to take the next big step. Fighting the golem. We're almost there. We are just about to that big man with no lower half. I'm being silly. All right. Surely, but Golem can't be that bad. Clueless. All right. I don't really have anybody to raid into, unfortunately. That is also either doing Terraria. I would like to have raided into someone doing Terraria, but I think I might just stop. But thank you guys so much for watching, sticking around, and Friday we will be drawing a dragon. Be sure to stick around, come around for that at 2 p.m. Eastern. And midnight Friday is still up in the air. Might come back to this because Saturday I'm doing Pokemon Scarlet with some friends, and then in the evening going to be playing some more Pokemon Emerald Rogue. So Friday's kind of up in the air, so it may be this on Friday midnight. So, but in the afternoon we're going to be drawing a big old dragon. So yeah, I will see you guys soon, and I really want to raid into somebody, but I don't know who. I don't want to do some rando. So, unfortunately, I think I'm just going to stop. See you guys later. Zaldo, thank you for being so active tonight. I appreciate it. And, I appreciate everyone in here as well, lurking. That's totally fine. You do what you need to do. Do your multitasking if you need to. Go to sleep if you have to. I greatly appreciate it either way. And, yep. See y'all Friday.